The 2-1 home. Is a fastball that misses. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Paul DeYoung, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Into the box now, Jairo Munoz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Gets him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Into the box now, number 7. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. DeYoung over at second. Munoz at first with no outs. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Coming to the plate now, number 35. He readies for his first plate appearance. The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. In the dirt here. In plenty of time, and he's out at third. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Line drive to left. Cabrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 3-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Standing in now, Stephen Brault, and they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the Pirates, the second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Frazier, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Inside and low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. The 3-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, number 10.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 10, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 2-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Ozuna. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in now, Miles Michaelis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 1-2. There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. The 1-2. Bell trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Lifted down the line in left. Cabrera on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after
Now
battling.
Number 19.
Making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
In now, number 19. Lifted in the air to center field. Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose.
stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And this will bounce over the wall out there, and that's going to keep this a tie ball game as that go-ahead run will need to stop over at third.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here. They strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Bends down and he barehands it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scored. So they tried for the old 1-2-3 double play there, but it didn't quite get moving quickly enough. I'm sure they'll be content to take the out at the plate, however. Ready for another chance? Jairo Munoz, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hitters count. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. Cards lead it 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Drilled to the right side, And that is through into right field for a single.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. Pitch outside the throw. Throw won't get him. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Marte leads off second with nobody out. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this will bang up against the wall as he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
The left fielder.
Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Into the box, Melky Cabrera. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in, Colin Moran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, catcher,
Elias Diaz the next to hit. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure excellence.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Up next for the Buccos, Eric Gonzalez, and their runners at the corners now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Kevin Newman will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Number 27.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3 runs already home here. popped him up. DeYoung is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Pirates on top, 3-1.
Your
Clay
attention,
Holmes,
please.
the 6'5"
Now
right-hander,
pitching for
takes over
Pittsburgh.
on the mound.
Number 52, Clay Holmes.
Standing in, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, number 35. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a
number
fastball.
39.
But gets an off-speed pitch,
Miles.
doesn't try to do too much,
Michael,
and drives it
your
for a
attention,
base hit.
please.
Colton Wong
Hitting
will
for
get
the
the call
Cardinals.
here as he'll hit for the
Number
pitcher.
16, Colton Wong.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2 strikes.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he chased it in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Now
Pretty
batting.
textbook breaking
Number
ball for the
19.
punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, number 19. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Ladies and
John
gentlemen,
Gant, a
your
right-handed
attention,
reliever,
please.
standing
Now
6'3",
pitching
gets the
for the
ball now
Cardinals.
out of the bullpen.
Number 53, John Gant.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well
The batter.
executed two-seamer
Number
on the
10.
outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready once again, number 10. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Now the 2-1, taken, strike two.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Digging in once again, Josh Bell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
But this is speared by the first baseman, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. The 1-2 misses off the plate.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he popped him up. Number 19 ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Jose Martinez. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit high and deep to right center. Marte's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. 2-2. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Ground ball left side. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang play at first.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Settling in now, Paul DeYoung. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Jairo Munoz. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The set and the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Ozuna, the runner at third. DeYoung at second with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. So the first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Steven Brault earns win number 4 on the season. Miles Michaelis was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Clay Holmes works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
First for the victorious Pirates, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game.